Love everyone. Welcome back to Mentality with myself, the Civilized Savage. Mentality is a space where men talk, people listen. This is real men doing real talk for real growth. And today, my guest is none other than poet extraordinaire, neurodivergent advocate, and just all-round general great person. Can we please introduce Duncan to stage?
Thanks for having me. Appreciate
You're welcome.
it, man. Definitely.
Welcome for being here.
No, of course,
Thank you for
definitely.
being
It's a great experience to be here and be in this building and, share my experience of being neurodiverse.
Love that. So here's what I would love for us to explore today, Duncan.
Cool.
So as you're aware, because I've invited you to be a guest with me today, the mentality space is an opportunity for men to talk about things that impact them as men.
Yeah, of course.
Give voice to a lot of the things that are not necessarily explored, not necessarily heard. And I think that Black men in particular struggle with having spaces to vent, to express and to share. And I think also people who find themselves on different spaces on the intersection have increasingly less spaces to open up, share and explore. So would you like to share with our viewing public where you fit on that additional intersection?
So I would say being a Black man, especially on the spectrum, is like imagine playing FIFA, but you're world class mode. Like you're literally automatic on hard mode. Like literally
automatically on hard mode.
Like it's literally not easy because in the day it's like one, you're like on the spectrum, so you understand how life is. Like you're trying to understand life here, like from a black and white perspective. But imagine the way it goes through a grey. And not only that, it's like you don't know how to express your own emotions.
Yes.
Because you're too busy rationalizing everything. Like problem rationalizing from A, B to Z. So if someone hits your emotion, you're like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, what am I gonna do with these emotions? Because like
it's a lot to process.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing that.
So for clarification, so you said that you're on the spectrum, and when I referenced intersectionality, I was saying, like I could experience levels of discrimination and disproportionality for the fact that I'm a woman because I'm Black.
Yeah.
My bedroom policies are flexible. So there's multiple areas that I fit into various intersections. For yourself, his face.
No.
People in the studio were like,
Alright, listen, see. Nah, because the thing with me, it's like, I would say my personal advice being a spectrum, it's like, especially me when it comes to flirting, it's like my flirt is underneath the radar. So you got to read between the line what I'm saying.
Okay, but give me 1 second. So what the point I was alluding to was, can we specify the additional area of so obviously you're a Black man.
Yeah, of course.
On the spectrum. Can you give specifics about what your spectrum details are?
So I would say dyslexia, ADHD, but I think some people might say I might have autism traits, so I might explore that a bit more.
Okay, so dyslexia, ADHD, and suspected autism.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, so with you showing up on the spectrum in that way, talk to us a little bit about how that just feels for you. Like you said, sometimes you're processing your own emotions. Sometimes it's challenging for people to understand you in your entirety.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you felt about being understood as the person that you are?
I would say being understood is like read between the lines of what people's true feelings are, because to me, I go by behavior instead of thoughts and feelings.
Okay. Can you give us a little bit of insight?
So I'll get, for instance, like, I don't know, if we're hypothetically, you and I dating and you say something, but your behavior doesn't match what you're saying, I'm gonna go by the behavior instead of the words. So it's like, to me, it's like I gotta read between the lines and feel what you're saying and how you're feeling.
Yes.
So to me, it's like I'm literally on regulation mode. I gotta self-regulate my emotions to understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So if you and I are talking or like hypothetically dating, and you're saying certain things, I would look at the words like, okay, that doesn't match your behavior, so I'm gonna challenge that. Like, what do you mean by that? But not realizing, like I said, like as a Black man, like I'm operating from a masculine perspective a lot. But not realizing the feminine is like a wave, it's an emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Flowing.
Exactly. So to me, I gotta remember that it's a wave, it's emotion. So what you say is not what you mean all the time. So I gotta remember that. But because my brain's thinking so rational, logical, it sees that and it keeps getting the emotion side.
So would you say, because I'm an ADHD girl in myself, so I'm a spectrum girl myself, and I find that, not to make this about me, I'm just sharing this to kind of give a level of insight from what you've just said. Do you find that sometimes when that you have that experience and somebody's behaved in a particular way and their words haven't matched and you challenge it, do you find that that challenge often gets misinterpreted as you being aggressive, or do you find that? Is that your experience?
It's like, it's because I'm bam, boom, boom, A, B, and C.
Yeah, because but you said and you did and this, so therefore, and then people are like, whoa, but all you're doing is connecting the dots.
Yeah.
And you're analysing and you're being aware of where there's a mismatch in what they've said versus how they've shown up.
I think what it is, just lack of clarity, especially on the spectrum. You
need that directness.
Exactly, you need that direction. It's like, where do I stand with you? Where are we going? Like, you know what I mean? It's not like how I feel. It's like, no, I just need to know the foundation. I can work from it.
And I can work from it.
You know what I mean? It's giving the blueprint. It's giving the map, the structure manual, and I'll figure the rest.
Just make that foundation clear.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Fair. No, because I'm exactly the same, so I completely get that. Can you talk to me a little bit about some of the misconceptions that you've experienced that people have about people who are on the spectrum and who show up with their various neurodivergences?
I would say the biggest one, for especially the dyslexia side, is the reading and writing part.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people think dyslexic people struggle to read and write. It's like, at early stage, they struggle, but it's like they have to rewrite their brains.
Okay.
So it's like you have to reteach yourself. Because like growing up in school, like, I'll be honest, I hated school with a passion.
Did you really?
I was that kid that actually hated school. Like, my concentration span was so little, to a point. Like, if I was sitting in class, I'm like doing this.
Wowzers, okay.
Like, literally, when I was like, because I'm a type of person, I need to move a lot.
Okay.
So the ADHD,
kinesthetic learner, are you?
Yeah. So the ADHD part comes in. It's like, I need to move my body because my body's got thinking like it's sleeping time.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to focus. My body's like, nah, man, I want to sleep.
So are you hyperactive ADHD? Yeah. I think I'm more inattentive.
Yeah, I'm more the hybrid side, so I'm more like move about because my body just like stay in one place or too long.
I'm just like, I'm tapped out. If you start talking, I'm just like, I'm not even interested. I'm completely just glazed over. Pause. And I'm not really trying to listen to anything that you've got to say because I'm just shut down.
I would say with the ADHD part, it's more like I hate small talks.
And that as well. That's what I mean. So if I'm in those types of conversations...
it's like I'm switched off.
Would you think that if you were in that, you'd have to almost like get up and move away from the situation?
Like, to me, it's like if I had to have a conversation with someone and they're doing small, it's like that's why I hate texting. I hate texting so much. Really? Like, I'm a type of person. If you give me one answer, I'm like, why do I even bother? Why do I even bother now? I got like come words to just get you talking. You give me one answer, oh fine. I'm like, what am I doing? Like,
why are we here?
It's like I lose interest in it. And you're like, oh, I haven't heard for you a while. Yeah, because you're boring. Like, I can't tell you that directly because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So it's like you gotta give me something like to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As someone who's on the spectrum, do you find that there's a big struggle with communication? Do you think there's like a big mismatch between
I think,
being neurodivergent and trying to communicate with neurotypical people?
Yeah, there is actually a big massive difference because think like neurodiverse people, we evaluate the rational brain, the logical side. When neurotypical, it's more like you go by the emotions and like to us it's like what you say is what you mean.
Yes.
And what they say is like it's not what I say, but it's how I feel in the moment. Implied.
Yeah, there's like undertones.
Yeah.
We're just like this, that.
It's like, I always give people a better analogy. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not 1 + 1 = 3 or 5. It just 1 + 1
1 + 1 could be 11 if we're putting the 1 next to the 1. It's 11. Yeah.
Yeah, for us, it's like, no, it's just 1 + 1 = 2. That's it. Just keep it that way. Keep it basic, keep it simple. Like, trust me, I've been in so many times where I've been dating certain women and like they'll say something, I'll listen to them. I'm like, in my head, I'm collecting those. I'm like, so you said this, you said that. And they're like, no. But it's like,
that isn't it.
But it's like, no, but you said that.
So what would you say, obviously like the different communication styles, but how would you say then that the way that the way that neurodivergent people communicate, how would you say that has impacted you and relationships in terms of the way that you communicate with the opposite sex? I
would say the biggest struggle I had is like I put a mask on for years, as in putting a neurotypical mask on.
Yes.
And to me, as I got older, it's like it's draining, it's overwhelming, and it's like, I can't wear this mask anymore. I'm just gonna be myself. And I think when it's like when you're a neurodiverse person, it's like take me where I am. I'm an open book. I'm plain simple. I'm not trying to give you like, recipes. I'm not trying to be mysterious. I don't do the mystery, like playing games. I got exactly.
Yeah. So for the people at home who don't necessarily know what masking is, can you give a deeper insight into
that? I would say as a neurodiverse person, masking is more like you operate in a neurotypical way, yeah, as in like you had to like go by what society tells you to do. Mm-hmm. So like you kind of like being like a sheep. In a way, you like being a sheep in a way. Like you follow the crowd, not realizing like how you think is completely different from society. Yeah. I like to think it this way. I like to push the bear. I like to poke the button. I like to like challenge it.
Absolutely.
I like to provoke
There's a button there that says "Don't press." We're the first ones to be like,
yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I like. Like to me, it's like I would say my philosophy is like I like to just the elephant in the room.
And I'm fully that person. But again, talk me through how that impacts your relationships, because I have an insight for me. But again, mentality space is about you guys. So talk to me from a male perspective, how that desire to poke the bear, press the button, call out the elephant in the room. I feel like that gets you in trouble a lot, Duncan.
Oh yeah, it actually does. Especially with family members. Like some family members, like, yo, you just leave it the way it is. Like we like the way it is. Like, nah, I just saw it. I decided to poke it.
And do you think then? Because I kind of feel like because I don't want to say because of my neurodivergence, but I would say that because of the certain ways that I show up as a result of my neurodivergence, I can make direct correlations with how certain relationships I've been in have broken down.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think you can make similar correlations? And can you talk to us a little bit about how you feel being a neurodivergent person has potentially led to the breakdown of relationships?
I would say the biggest flaw for me is not learning to control my emotions. Is one of the biggest thing, because growing up as a child, I was like being afraid, seen, not be heard. Yeah. So like the only way like I had to express my emotion, it was like actually anger. Anger was the only emotion people can actually hear or see me. It's like, to me, I have a 3-strike rule. If I say something 3 times and you're not getting to your head, I'm going to lose anger now.
And you're a Leo.
Yeah. So I'm going to lose anger now. And everyone's like, yo, it's like, yeah, because I said 3 times, you're not getting to your sinking head. So it's like, guys, now I'm going to use anger to get my attention and my point across to you. So you need to sink in what I'm just saying.
I hear it. So a lot of the time it comes out with frustration is what that sounds like to me. And I think that we are typically people who have heightened emotions. So you spoke about having to regulate yourself a little bit more. How have you learned to be more able to self-regulate?
I would say, one thing to find out, before I go into poetry, I used to do a lot of journaling.
Okay.
So I used to do a lot of writing down. I used to write down my feelings and my thoughts. I'll read back here and I'm thinking, holy crap, that's what's going through my mind. Like at the time, like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm looking back, I used to look back at the things I used to write down years ago. I'm like, wow, I have a lot of issues.
As we all do, babes. You're not alone in that.
But I would say, like, to me, what helped me as I got older is get out of the victim mentality and take full ownership of my mistakes. Like, I'm the type of person, if I'm in the wrong, I'll just say I'm in the wrong gear just to keep peace and quiet. You know, I'm not wrong, I'll just say just to keep peace and quiet because it's not worth it.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, my peace is more valuable than arguing with you.
100%.
Because if you think you're right, go ahead. You could be right all your day. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit back, let you think you're right, and I'll just sit down and just drink my coffee and just like enjoy relax.
So you just mentioned part of the ways that you learn to kind of regulate and understand yourself and process emotions has been through writing, through poetry and through journaling. There's a lot of perception around journaling, particularly. By the way, I'm a big journaler, just putting that out there.
No, it's good.
As a female, it's acceptable for me to say that I journal and I pour all of my feelings out onto the page. What would you say to guys who are possibly reluctant to put pen to paper, whether it's from journaling, whether it's through writing poetry? What kind of insight would you give to them?
The most important thing is like find your creativity. Like someone's like, I have a mate, he does dancing, so that's his creativity. You know what I mean? So sometimes you don't have to be like, even drawing. Basically, find a way to express your emotion through creativity. So, background story, when I was in actual school, English was actually my worst subject.
Really?
That was the subject.
Somebody else has said that as well, actually.
I hated English with passion.
Yeah.
But now it's like, well, if I had to go back to school, like, with the mindset I have now, that would be my favorite subject.
Favorite subject.
But then I used to do a lot of drawing. So that's how I express my emotion through art.
Yeah.
So I've always been an artist kid.
Yeah.
But then,
creative.
yeah, and you know what's funny? It's like when I spent 3 years in poetry, like people say, Duncan, you're creative. I'm like, no, I'm not creative. I'm like philosophical. Like I'm into psychology.
Okay.
It's only like, what was it, last year?
Yeah.
I must have read a book, and like I said, it was King, Warrior, Magician, Lover. And I read the lover section. And it's
Again, can you repeat the title again?
So King, Warrior, Magician, and Lover.
King, Warrior, Magician, Lover. Okay.
So like these like the different types of masculinity.
Fine, right, got you.
And when I read the lover side,
yeah.
So I always thought love was like romance, being sweet talk, and sweet boy. I'm like, I can't do that. Like as a neurodiverse person, I find it cringing to do sweet talk. I find it cringing to do sweet talk.
You find it cringe to say it or to have someone say it to you?
No, to say it.
Say it, right?
Like some girls love it. I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I don't know how some guys can say that to you. Like, I tried it. My soul was on fire. I thought I was putting a mask on. Like, my soul was on fire. I was sweet talking this girl.
Not for you, babes.
I was feel like I was putting a charade. I thought I was being a phony. I was being fake. It's only like the girl clocked on like, it's an act. I'm like, 1 minute, of course it's an accent. I would do this sweet talk.
So that was fully masking at that point. That's
me fully masking. Like, as a neurodiverse person, I'm like, I can't do this.
I can't do it.
Like, I can listen to R&B music. I can listen to it.
So you can feel it.
But
you can't express it that way. Okay.
Like, if a girl asks me, like, especially like talking to black women, it's like, like for me, it's like, like, I don't know, someone cringy, like, to me, my friend was like, Duncan, like, you are a sweet talker. I was like, no, I can't do that.
Like, absolutely.
Like, if I said to you, like, your skin's melted like a soft chocolate, you're glazing, I'm like, I'm cringing because I'm like, this is not me.
But Duncan, wait, stick a pin, Duncan, because I want to go out on a limb and say that I've heard you in poetry giving am I making it up?
No. Okay, first time. Okay, this year on my headline.
I feel like you've got a couple poems where it is a little.
Here's the thing, I could
crazy.
I wrote love poems, but I don't perform them.
Fair. Okay.
I can write them, but I don't perform them.
So then, are we saying that the expression of the intimate, it's not really that you can't get there.
Yeah.
You just don't like to say it out loud.
Yeah. So it's like, I would like to vocalize it. I mean.
So you can write about it, you can get into the feels in the music, but you don't like saying it verbally.
Yeah, that's what it is. I remember what I always say, beginning of this year, my headline show for BYB.
Yeah.
And I remember one poet asked me, like, Donkey, you gotta do one of your love poems. I looked at her like, are you mad? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I was like, you know what? It's my headset. I'm just gonna do one.
You're gonna do one.
One. And I think I did one called Oh Love, and I was talking about like situationships.
Yes.
And I must have said, like,
is that the one where you say, why don't you call me?
No, that one.
Okay.
That one was creativity, but this one was I must have dropped a line saying, like, you watch my life like it's a movie, but you want to be part of it. And I remember people were screaming like Duncan. I was like, listen, that was me talking my experience with dating someone. And I remember there was one love poem I did. I kid you not, yeah. Funny enough, this is actually me going on a date with one girl, and I started doing a love poem about me going on a date with a girl. I don't know why. Yeah. And I remember saying this line, like. I remember the line was, it's like, seeing you is crazy. My ADHD sees you in HD, and this 4K days in my dreams. And when I did that line, people were like, what the hell? I was like, this is why I don't do love poems.
No, but we need more love poems from Duncan the stage.
I don't.
We need more expression. We need more expression of that ADHD creativity. We need it.
Listen. If I do love poems, I'm going from Duncan the stage to Duncan the lover. I'm not doing that.
Listen. All right, so we've established that Duncan doesn't feel comfortable doing up lovey-dovey bits.
I mean, one of these days, maybe I'll get back. But till then, it's like, I have to find
slow it down.
You know what I mean? I gotta find the right woman to give me a reason to do it.
Wow. Oh, okay, if we said the right woman, I heard something completely different. Okay, fine. So, on the conversation of love, as a male, where to be openly loving and expressive is almost shunned upon. What's your take on being? I feel like you're a low-key lover boy, Duncan.
You know what it is? I'm a type of person, I actually take love very serious. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, love is not a game.
A game.
To me,
look down that lens and tell the man them.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. Listen, I'm just going to keep real. Yeah,
that lens right there. Look
I'm just going to keep real. To me, love's not a game. So to me, it's like you're all in, and that's it.
You're
like
all in,
that's it.
Get out.
You told me you're all in for me. I'll be all in. I'm like fully committed.
I love that.
Like, that's me.
Why this is beautiful, Duncan? Because I don't think we often hear men say, I'm a lover boy, and if I'm in, I'm my days. If I'm in, I'm all the way in. We don't hear.
No. I'll be this serious.
We don't hear men saying that.
No, but you know what it is, yeah. I've been in a situation where people ask me like, Duncan, will you cheat? I'm looking like, why would I cheat? What did I get for cheating? And I said to them, I will cheat on one condition, and one to where, unless I was not feeling appreciated or valued or loved. Okay. I'll cheat. If I'm feeling appreciated and loved all the time, there's no point in me cheating. I don't see a point.
It's that Leo loyalty. Come on.
Like, you know what it is? Like, to me, it's just like, if you're loyal to me, I'll be loyal to you. You gotta give me a reason to be loyal to you. To me, it's like, why I look at love, it's like, I need that reassurance that you have my back.
I love that.
To me, it's just that reassurance. Yeah. If I don't get that reassurance, I'm like, why am I investing my time and energy towards this?
And I love that you said that, because again, that expression is not something that we hear oftentimes. Men saying, I need that. I want reassurance too. Give me this to allow me to feel good enough to be able to support you in the things that you want.
But you know what?
Got someone in the studio here who's twisting up themselves at these words right now, guys. I wish you could actually see the reactions that we're getting from this conversation right now. No, go on, babes.
No, but I think the reason why we don't hear that, because again, it's society programming. Yeah. Like, as men, we've been programmed to I hate to use the word finesse or love bomb. So the point is, like, honesty is not something like, not disrespect to all women, but it's like some women are not programmed or used to it because, again, due to trauma, the lack of father absence or male figure in their life, they're not used to that kind of energy.
Man says you lot got daddy issues that you need to tend to.
Listen, I'll be honest, even some men have mommy issues as well. Some men need to work, so it goes both ways. So to me, it's like, when you meet someone who actually genuinely honest and about their attention to anything, and you're used to, like, I can say with some women in their past life, they're used to the F-boys. So when it comes to someone who's actually good at attention, they're like, I don't know what to do with this. This is new to me. Yes. So this is freaking me out.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, okay, it's cool. I get it, you're not used to it, but give it a try. You might like it.
Aww. In the event that doesn't happen, how have you typically responded to women like that who you acknowledge have got this level of kind of trauma, who are used to a particular type of negative experience with men? How have you responded to that?
I feel like, to me, is when they ask me about my past relationship and my dating space, and I flip it onto them, and I can just tell, okay, there's lack of accountability, there's lack of growth, there's too much victim mentality in there. And I'll be honest, I literally suffer. It's only this year I got that savior complex.
Okay, so talk about it.
So it's only this year I had to get out of myself that savior complex. Like, you know, the famous song from J. Cole, No Woman, was like, don't say what you're going to be saved. Like, I had to get out of that savior complex. I was thinking, like, every time I saw, like, a woman who has victim, I'm like, all right, let me just be a nice shaman. Let me try to help you. Let me aid you. Yeah. Let me give you the best resources. That was, like, my side. I was like, no, Duncan.
I think there's a lot of men who experience that. There's a lot of men who have that savior complex.
Yeah.
I think that is
it's natural.
A lot more common than a lot of people would acknowledge, if I'm honest with you.
No, because one issue, the reason why a lot of men have that savior complex is because due to the relationship with their mother as well. And again, the mother figure does play a role into the man's, especially the black man as well, because seeing his mum being, especially the black man, seeing his mum probably being single and independent, he feels like, no, I don't want to be like that. So, and mums tend to put that responsibility on the boy.
And when he sees his mother in that predicament, and as a child coming up, they feel like they can't help. Yeah. So when they see women of their age going through that, they're like, oh, I can be the help to this woman that I wasn't able to be to my mum at that time. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear that.
And I think it's like, what it is with the savior complex, it's more like you're literally avoiding your own issues instead of dealing with it. Because what it is, like, with the savior complex, it's like, it comes from a place of your mom not being emotionally available for you. Yes. So it's like avoidance. So you see a woman, like, again, the dance with distress. Yeah. It fills that void of, like, you know, emotional abandonment. Yes. Because that's thinking, like, unfortunately, like, I'm not going to say all black women, but some black women have that, like, being emotionally detached. And I'll put my hand up. My younger days, one of my toxic traits was, like, I live with women who are, like, emotionally available.
because you wanted to try to save them?
Yeah, and not like that, because like I love my mom a bit, yeah, but my mom was never like free. She was too much in her masculine. So growing up here, I didn't see any feminine around me.
Got you. Okay. And how do you think then, having that awareness now, knowing that, you know, your mom didn't necessarily present as much in her feminine as at that time, how do you think that has impacted you as a man now and your relationship with women? You've spoken on it a little bit, but can you expand a little bit?
I would say to me is like, knowing that, you know, I grew up with a mother who had like a lot of masculine energy. And even me as a masculine person, it's like, when I see a woman with masculine energy, I'm like, yeah, I'm not batting you head to head. Like, to me, it feels like a toe-to-toe battle.
Okay.
And to me, it's like, I dealt with women who's saying they're masculine energy. I'm like, yeah, we're not going into an argument. I want peace, no problem. So you need to try and get back to your feminine. I'm not going to do it for you, but you need to find a way to do it for me to make my life easier.
So let's talk about that a little bit. We don't have much time to dive into this, and this is quite a big and juicy, meaty piece of conversation. But in summary, how would you suggest that? I don't want it to be a man's problem, but because we work as complementary energies, how do you think that men can support that process of women moving more into their feminine energy?
So this is what I picked on, especially with me. Like, it's gonna sound mad. So this year, I started bracing my inner feminine side.
I love that.
Like, it's man. It's like I started doing face care. Like, I started putting face cream. Start looking after my self care, and look after myself. Back then, I was like, no, I'm not putting face cream. It's like now I'm starting to look after myself.
Yeah.
Like, even like looking at famous feminist psychiatrists as well and their work, and it's like listening to them. And like talk about the feminist psyche, because the feminine energy is not man. It's not just for your women.
It's not gender.
It's just the energy.
Absolutely.
So it's like I feel like a lot of men need to enter their inner feminine. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because that inner feminine side of you is the objection of a male or a woman. Because that's the side that might attract her as well. And what's happening to a lot of women in the masculine towards, they don't know how to turn it off. Come on. And when I hear a lot of time, like, oh, I like a man who can put me back in my masculine, I'm like, that's not my job. That's your job.
Which it is, absolutely.
That's your job to do. So like, I can't do it.
I've got one final question for you before I let you go.
Yeah.
So on the kind of flip reverse to the question that I just asked, what do you think is the impact on men when women are not embodying more of their feminine side?
I would say the biggest thing is like we have this thing where it's like you're giving us a lot of responsibility but not enough authority.
Okay.
So it's like too much responsibility and not enough authority. So it's a phrase I call like, it's like, what is it? Beta, alpha seed, beta need, basically.
Again, repeat that.
So it's like alpha seed, beta need. So it's like you're looking for the, again, top percent men, but you're giving the 8% beta men a lot of responsibility, not enough authority. So I'm going to elaborate even further. It's like, you want us to, like, you know, you want us to bring you back your feminine, you got to trust us to lead you.
To lead you to that.
So, and I get a lot of women say, oh, you can't lead me. It's like, well, how am I going to bring you back your feminine? You won't let me lead.
Not allowing me to
be a leader.
Provide that space for you. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So effectively then, what I've heard you just say then is that the impact on men when women don't embody more of their feminine is that it's almost minimizing of their masculinity in a way, because it's not allowing them to show up as the leaders that they're trying to be. Would that be a correct analysis of what you said?
Because at the end of the day, it's like you want us to lead, but it's like you got to trust our decision. Even when we messed up the leadership, they still trust us.
Fair.
And I think the biggest thing, like, what I know is, well, I can't speak for all men, but for me, it's more like I appreciate respect over love any day.
Aww.
Like, to me, respect is more important than love.
Than love. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to lie. I hear it completely, 100%. And I think on that, in fact, just repeat that one more time. I think that's going to be our closing line for the episode.
I realize for me, like, as a black man, I would appreciate respect over love. Like, you respect me, I'm good. I'm good, because in the end of the day, you respect my decision and you let me lead. I'm happy, because in the end of the day, you literally trust me.
Respect over love. We love that. Thank you so much for coming to speak to me today, Duncan.
No, of course, definitely.
Have you enjoyed being here on the couch with me?
Yeah, of course. It's been a great pleasure. I mean, 2 Leos talking about us.
I mean, you know. Quick fire before I let you go. Masculinity to me means... Go.
So, masculinity to me is like leadership, morality, discipline.
And then the final one, we're just going to give you 2 today. So the next one is, the biggest wound men need to heal is...
I would say biggest wound is more like, I would say work on your inner child, but also work on your father figure.
Jeez, come on, Duncan. Right, babes. So, as a tradition here on Mentality,
Right.
we like to show up for guys. You know, don't really get gestures, shows of affection, things like that. So we're going to not only figuratively, we're going to literally give you your flowers right now, Duncan the Sage.
Oh, thank you.
Can I have my studio audience assistant coming in, please? Thank you very much.
I'll be honest, I'm not much with, you know what, I'm not much receiving
flowers for Duncan the Sage.
I'll be honest, I'm not receiving gift person yet, but I'll take it though. You know what I mean? That's one of my least favorite love languages.
When was the last time you got a bunch of flowers?
Never.
Never.
No. I mean, listen, you give me a box of chocolate, I'll take that.
Tyra Banks boys, learn something from this. Learn from me, guys.
Listen,
we're showing up for the man, them giving them flowers in real life.
No, I appreciate that as well, definitely.
You're very welcome, Duncan. Thank you for coming to sit with me.
No, of course, definitely.
Guys, go on.
And like I said, it's been a great privilege to have you, Civilized Savage. Like I said, Leo, August and July, Leo.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Let's not start that one.
No, we're not starting that. But listen, we're both amazing people.
We are indeed.
You know what I mean?
And on that note, guys, this has been Mentality. I've been the Civilized Savage. We'll catch you back on the next one. Love.